All right. We back
You
again. We
back.
back again. Yo, check this out, man. We appreciate everybody joining us here on God's Fault Podcast. Kicking it with my brother Mark, Seen the G Davis, man.
You know how we do.
Retro Rain in the building, man. Yeah, we coming, man. Retro Rain in the building, man. We coming, man. Yeah, Retro Rain. Yeah, hey, I had the missus in one
Yeah.
the other day. Dude stopped and like, hey, Retro Rain. Oh, that's nice. What is that? And he got it and everything. He was just like, yeah, that's nice. Like, chill. This is not for
Yeah.
public consumption. This is just a sample,
Yes, sir.
Relax. We working on some
y'all
things.
gotta get all out. Y'all gotta get all of this.
Yeah. We outside, man.
We outside.
We outside. But let's talk about these young boys raining right now.
Man, these young fellas are going at it. Great superstars. You know,
Superstar. You want to know what's dope?
Both of them are legends. You can't
They
even
are.
front.
But how about,
Great.
wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question, though. What did you think about Breezy, what he did to your boy Quavo? What's his name? Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
Yeah, Breezy went hard. Breezy went in.
Yo,
Breezy is just a phenomenal talent.
You got bodied by R&B, nigga.
Yeah, but them R&B singers, man, they look.
Hey, Breezy from VA originally, like out there with AI somewhere. Huh? Stop playing with them boys, man. And you know, everybody from that this is the funny thing about the East Coast, right? Because you're not really considered the South till you hit what? I don't know, North Carolina.
Like, it has changed over the years because going up there to y'all, because you originally from Jersey, right?
Right.
I remember, hanging around Jersey and New York, and they like, yeah, I'm going down south. Like, where? They like Maryland.
You like what?
I knew we ain't down south, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But up top they would call us the South back then, and we never embraced it. It was like we ain't the South. We Baltimore is a place unto itself. Anyway.
Right.
Because you know how the DMV, the DMV, Baltimore has never claimed the DMV. We just Baltimore. We not DMV. We Baltimore.
Baltimore, baby.
But the DMV is an area unto it. It's an area unto itself that the country recognizes. That's the DMV. Right? It wasn't until the South started really winning that Baltimore really embraced our southernness. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we have our ways of pronouncing words like dog. It's no dogs in Baltimore. It's dogs. It's no frogs in Baltimore. It's frogs.
That's crazy.
I
never really picked. Here's the thing. Wait, go ahead. Say it.
You smoking a cigarette. You would smoke a fog. It's no fogs in a cigarette. It's no fogs in Baltimore. It's fog. Hey, let me get a fog.
That's wild.
Remember back in the day, two hype brothers and a dog. Two hype brothers and.
Okay. Yeah.
Two hype brothers and a dog.
Oh wow, that's crazy. But you want to know what's crazy though? Because here's something that's wild. Because and we get sidetracked, we're gonna get right back on track. I just gotta say this. We do.
Always do.
We do. So, but here's the thing, right? I've been, ever since I was born, I've been back and forth to North Carolina.
Sure.
So to my cousins, it was like, oh, they from up top, they from, New Jersey, blah, blah, blah. because they really didn't see much. And when I say see much, they lived in the rural area. Unless you got out of there, you only know you got miles and miles of farming and red dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But because I was always down there, I got used to it. Was just second nature. So the language and how they spoke, I like when I was there, I sound like them. To me, I tried to, you know what I mean? But I understood everything they said. And then I come home and it was no different. So, and plus, like all the people that I knew had family down south somewhere.
Right.
Everywhere from North Carolina to Georgia to Tennessee and, you know what I mean? Like all kind of places. So, it wasn't like a big shot. Like I never looked down on South because that's my family. You know what I mean? I'm from my parents from the South. You know what I mean? My father from VA, my mother from NC. But I was born and raised in Jersey, so my home always had an element of Southern comfort in it.
Right.
Literally, Southern comfort. Hell of a drink. Pops
really
was
nice.
wild.
Yeah.
Pops was wild. But yeah. But back to Breezy, man, and this. Listen, why I feel like a lot of this is over females.
A lot of beefs are, but the common denominator for all beefs is something personal happened.
Yeah.
Something personal. I mean, think about every beef in the history of rap battles, rap beefs, other than the battle league where they intentionally are battling each other for money.
Right.
All of the confrontations, the verbal conflicts in hip hop that have come from all of them have been something personal happened behind the scene. And what do you know more personal conflict between two individuals, two men other than a woman?
Right. That's a fact because there's no other reason for me to have a problem with you. Unless you blocking my paper somehow, cause me a loss.
Yeah,
intentionally or speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that,
right. Other than that, it ain't really nothing that personal that I'm gonna, I'm gonna spend my time and energy to make a song about you.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? Do you want to know what's funny? But when you said that, when I woke up this morning and I seen the tweet or whatever it is, whatever it was, the alert, I was thinking like, wait, are these niggas breaking up? Is what's going on? Like, did they break up? Like this is so personal, going back and forth. Like, I was like, were they? Because you only hate somebody that you love.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
True that.
And so I was just like, what? Like, seems like, did they get a new boo? Like, what's that? No. I don't know.
No, bruh, think about Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I love that song on Kendrick's album. What's the song that he has with Drake?
Listen, I gave up on hip hop a long time ago. You stay plugged in. I am old school. I'm retro for real. I hear new music by mistake.
Drake and Kendrick songs together. There's two songs I believe that they have together, but I might be wrong. I know they have at least one. Damn. Now that I'm saying this, now it's just showing all the beef.
Wow.
Oh, can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning? You don't remember that? Yo.
I rest my case. Them niggas broke. Them niggas broke up.
That was from.
I gotta hear it. I'm gonna hear it. I gotta go listen to it.
Yeah, you gotta really understand the depth of this. Listening to the music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. This is another prelude. You got some homework to do, young man.
I do. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Over the last couple of years, I just really disconnected from the newer artists, and it's just I'm in a different place, and it just wasn't anything that I'm not in the clubs, you know what I mean, and I usually got a lot of babies around me, youngins and everything, and it's just not an atmosphere where this is conducive. So I'm just not there. I listen to my stuff. I listen to classic stuff.
I get it. How many years is a couple?
I mean, it's not like I haven't heard anything, but I wasn't paying attention. You get what I'm saying? Like, I probably heard all these songs you're talking about. I'm sure I've heard them, but what I'm telling you is like probably since I'll say since I don't know 2009, 10.
Okay, because it might have been around then. Matter of fact, Can I Hit It in the Morning? That was Drake and J. Cole. My bad. But Drake and Kendrick have a song where they sample Janet Jackson. Oh my goodness.
Oh really?
Yeah, sample Janet Jackson. If I'm
I gotta figure out how to play this stuff without getting copyright strike.
Yeah. Well, we don't gotta worry about copyright strikes before you hit 1,000 followers. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, if they play it, they got them bots, baby. They hit if they got a thing out for it, you play it. I'm telling you, I done been stricken before just doing just other things, putting it
really?
up. Oh yeah. I think yeah. I done trust me. I done been flagged.
Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice. That was the name.
That's why they used the Janet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
like that.
Crazy.
I'm putting all this in. Hold on. Poetic Justice. I'm gonna
Poetic
listen to that.
Justice. That was Drake and Kendrick, but you have In the Morning with Drake and Cole.
Okay.
But
okay.
yeah.
Hit it. You said Hit It in the Morning?
Yeah. Well, it's called In the Morning. It ain't called Hit It in the Morning.
Oh, well, it comes up with Hit It in the Morning. Too many people, I guess.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, so many people that type that in. You know what I'm saying?
That is the hook. Can I hit it in the morning?
Okay, they did that.
Yeah.
Okay, the J joint.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But just speaking about them as young legends in the game, like when Drake and Cole did the first person shooter and Cole, like, we the big three. There was nothing to argue. I mean, it was something that people have been saying for years, at least the past decade, It's like even like all the old school purists where you like, well, is there anybody that you like in the game? Because, you hear old school rappers like, man, I don't really like this new stuff. New drill rappers, I don't really get it. You know what I mean? It ain't nobody standing out like that. They like, well, it's nobody? Like what? They're like, well, yeah, like, they would name Drake, Cole,
I was one of them.
Kendrick.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, not really. The reason why what caught me with Drake initially was the best I ever had. You the best I ever had. The best I ever had. When he did that joint had such a vibe to it. You know what I mean? And he was smooth with the joint. You know what I mean? It was something you could use to flirt with. Hey, baby, that's that kind of vibe. It was a good track. Track. So that's what caught my ear with him. But then I started listening to him a little bit then, and he was pretty sick with it. And I knew his background, Degrassi, all this stuff. Right. And a lot of people try to disqualify him for that, for being, but which is weird because he just did it in reverse. These niggas now, they start rapping, but then they trying to transition like a meth.
Right.
And nobody, you ain't gonna call meth no sucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
He playing a lawyer, tight suit, everything. You know what I mean? So, so he transitioned the other way around. Drake, he just used his. He did it in reverse. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't consider that. I don't consider that nothing less because he played a character on that. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, my thing has always been about. I've never been about the authenticity of their street reputation, right? That's never how I've graded artist, like how real was they in this? You know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely. If you talk that noise, but Drake wasn't really talking that noise like that. But
not like that
he
back
talked
then.
adjacent. But he talked hood adjacent. And let's just be real. If you have any black in you in this country and you've been around your kinfolk and your friend folk,
Right.
you adjacent to a lot of things because you got
Bottom line.
that's just all it is to it. It's, you can't escape it because you got cousins and friends and stuff that just who everybody we all so close to it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
And Drake has had so many bangers over the years, like so many, like not even just what they play on the radio. Like when you skim through his projects, you can always, for me, for his early projects, I always found something like 3 or 4 songs that I put on a playlist and had on repeat. You know
okay,
what I mean? You know, back in the iPod days where you
right.
know, let me
But you
put
all,
that on my
but listen, you're a music guy. You know what I mean. You're a vocalist. I'm surprised you don't write sheet music. Do you write sheet music?
No, I don't.
Okay. I don't know. You might. You're a man of many talents when
No,
it
I
comes to
don't.
music, but you got an incredible ear. So, and I respect that about you. You have an incredible ear. So that's, I know that's, if you say that, I believe what you're saying. But I came from the era where, if you said what you did, you had to live up to that thing, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? Listen, you had to live up to that thing. So you couldn't be out here talking about you flipping bricks, this, that, and the third, you body this and that, and we, nobody know you for it, or you just don't do that. And I feel like now there's a lot of obviously CB4. I feel like remember the movie CB4?
CB4 was prophetic. Prophetic.
I felt like that was the first NWA movie. I thought that was
It was.
because
They,
Ice Cube
look, they
wasn't
was
out there banging. Dr. Dre wasn't out
no,
there
he wasn't.
banging.
He
Eazy-E was
wasn't.
the only cred that they had, and
Right.
they went out. They went after that man. Crazy
Right.
money make you do some crazy things
It was.
because Easy could have set tripped on up. You know what I mean? But he was too much in spotlight there with money, so he got comfortable. Like it ain't worth that. But other than that,
But it wasn't like Easy was what's them boy? It wasn't like Easy was BMF. Easy was around the way. He had some thousands to
right,
invest. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Probably a you know probably 10, 20, 30,000. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it like that. At that time, you know what I'm saying? That paid for all our studio time and our outfits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Dre was such a dope producer that it was, you put that on the street. They were selling them. What you hear the stories of is that they were selling them straight out the swap meet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In Baltimore, we call them we ain't call them swap meets. We call them
What's that spot? What's that? Mandowan? What's that joint?
no, over in flea
But
market, flea
yeah,
market.
flea market. I love
Yeah,
that spot. I love that spot over
over
there.
on Patastico.
But there you go. Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
spot. Yeah, we used to hit that spot up a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get, you sell your they selling tapes out the swap meet or the flea market, and
Right.
but it caught on because it was so different.
Mm-hmm.
It was so right in your face with with the street stuff that it was more even when you think of the original street stuff from Schoolie D.
Mm-hmm.
You remember
Okay.
Schoolie D?
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
PSK, we making that green. People always say, what the
Mm-hmm.
hell does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Peace for the people who can't understand how one homeboy became a man. Happy
Mm.
for the way they premised out one by one.
Oh, you froze on me.
Thanks for the way my DJ touch. Other MCing and they ain't saying nothing. Rocking on to the break of dawn. Make cash money. Your time is gone. PSK was Parkside Killers. That was a gang.
Right. Respect.
Did you know that?
I did not know that. I did not know
PSK
that.
was a gang in Philly, Parkside Killers, and he made a song out of it, and that's how IT used what's his name? Same cadence. 6 in the morning, police at my door. That was 6 in the morning. He, you could hear it, but IT composed it. He was like, yeah, I was doing all this, movie breaking shit. Hip hop was like, was like on some, just rapping, bomb the bomb, dang it, bang,
Right.
that type of thing. And but then he heard Schoolie D back in like 82, 82, 83,
Wow.
something like
That's
that.
crazy.
And he like 6 in the morning. He copied his cadence and he made 6 in the morning, and that influenced people like King T. Because King T came out before.
I don't even know who that is.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Have
I'm
you
dead
heard
serious.
of the Alcoholics? The
Yeah.
Yeah, they came from King T.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a couple years on me too, brother. Don't act like you don't.
I do. I
mean,
I was born in 72.
yeah.
So.
You got a couple of years on me. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Look, my sister was the one who put me on to you know what I'm saying, to Tragedy and all the boys, Intelligent Hoodlum, you know what I mean, all that. But this is this is what's crazy though, because going back, like listening to like Drake and Kendrick go at it now, in modern day times, and even how Breezy hit Quavo, how who else? Even Rick Ross, how he stuck his toe into it and everything, and J. Cole stuck his toe in and backed out of it. I guess he kind of foreseen what was coming up, and he really didn't.
I believe Kendrick told him what was coming up.
Oh, and he's just like, yo, just stay out of this. I got this.
You need to step back.
Yeah. I got
it's more
this, man.
serious than what you want to deal with.
Yeah, this not about your ego right now. This not about your ego. This is head up. This is
right.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see a phone call going on like that. And like, what I mean? Yeah. But J. Cole, I'm gonna tell you something though. J. Cole, ever since I heard the mixtape, The Warm Up, when he had that turn out the lights, everything gonna be all right. That joint right there. I said, who is this nigga from Fayetteville, North Carolina?
Right.
I was like, yo. But I always knew Fayetteville was like that. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Listen, a lot of people. I remember I used to go, go home when I moved to North Carolina in the 9th grade, right? And coming fresh from Jersey, I was a latchkey kid too, and always outside into something. So moving to North Carolina was a culture shock to me. I didn't know what to do. It wasn't nothing but dirt around me, and I just it was instant depression. Like, what is happening here? Even though I was like, it wasn't the same like going down to visit for the summer and just enjoying the country. This is like life now. Right. And I couldn't see the beauty in it at that time. Now, I would love to get back to North Carolina, just chill on the property with the pond, stocked with some fish, man. Shoot a deer off my porch, man. What?
Right.
That's living, man. I would love to be able to. The wife ain't having none of that. She ain't with none of that. Never again. The only thing rural we're gonna get to is an island. The only dirt she trying to see is some sand. I'm telling you right now, that's it, man. But oh dang, see, I lost my train of thought with that. Oh, but when I moved down there, it was like a culture shock. But I used to go back, so that was when I was like staying with my peoples and stuff. But what a lot of people don't know, I've been on my own since I was 16 years old.
Sure.
Yeah, I ran away from North Carolina. That's how I was that stressed out. I stole my brother's car. He had graduated. He went to the Navy. He left his car. I had just got my driver's license. I've never drove to Jersey in my life. I stole my brother's car, drove to New Jersey, told Tamika, I told Tamika, I said, look, my grandfather's getting on my nerves. He's working at the job. I said, look, I'm out of here. I'm telling you right now. I said, give me 3 hours. Don't tell on me. I'm like, give me like 3 hours. I was like, you promise? She's like, yeah, you should. She's like, yeah, you should. I said, listen, don't say nothing to nobody. You don't know where I'm at. I went filled up the gas at all my grandfather credit at the little country store. Got some bread and some bologna and some potato chips and some drinks. And guess what album I was playing the whole way back to Jersey?
Which way?
Shorty don't front, you better act like you with it. Fronting like you didn't do it, bitch, you did it. Matter of fact, you don't even know what I'm talking about. They hit it from the back, the first Mobb Deep album.
Oh, shoot. back before they came with Shook Ones?
Yep.
That album before that.
The album before that. All the way to Jersey.
I hadn't heard of them before Shook Ones.
See? We all got out, you see what I'm saying? So I'm all the way, look, and you know what my mom did? She sent me right back, bro. And took the whip.
The car back?
Nah, she took the whip. Wouldn't even let me take the car back. She took the whip and everything. But the reason why I said that though is because after I went back, I was so, whatever. So I did finish high school. I did graduate. I managed to graduate high school, but when I did, I moved to Raleigh, Durham area.
Okay, that's where my family is. Durham.
Listen, in them years, Durham was like Philly. I think it still is. Durham was nothing to play with. I'm going back and forth from Durham back to Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell my people on the block, I'm like, yo, man, y'all ain't putting in no work. This is easy right here, what y'all doing. This little quarter stand that y'all doing, I'm like, yo, them brothers in the country, boy. I said, it's war out there. They was thinking like, oh, you country, you this. I said, I bet you won't come down to Durham. All them cats talk about on my way to Maryland, talking like they coming down and putting their work and all that. They was running y'all out of there. Stop playing.
You don't even know how many New York bodies is in Baltimore.
Yeah, I know. Them same bodies is in Durham.
They come down talking sick. Yo, B.
Yeah.
What is going, son? What is going, son?
Bro, none of that.
Like, oh yeah, I got something for you. Come over here. We gotta.
Yeah, none of that. Yeah, none of that tough talk. None of that was flying. None of that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I know when somebody like Chris Brown, when you see how AI was when he stepped into the league, you don't get no more hood than that. That was nobody. Right. Stephon Marbury didn't come in like that. Okay, like no, they was in suits. They was coming. The AI came in that joint like what?
Right.
Baggy everything, jury dripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, "I'm doing it like this, or I'm gonna be any different." You see what I mean? Because in the South at that time was impressionable, and they was believing. Like, I was impressed, believing like you really getting down like this. Now, don't get me wrong. My people's up top, they was getting down, but they wasn't getting down like they were getting down. Not for that paper. They was not doing it. It was a whole different atmosphere, bro. A whole different atmosphere. Yeah. So that's why when I never. It's not what Rakim say. It ain't where you from. It's where you at.
It's where you at. Yeah. That's another topic. I don't want to take it there.
I know. Stick with it.
Because Daddy-O said something about that, and we're gonna talk about that one day.
Okay.
We're gonna touch that topic.
Okay.
Bookmark that.
Okay.
Like one of the
write it down. Send an email, please. Write it down. Don't forget.
For sure.
Let's do that. Let's do that. But that's what I'm saying. So you just got to look at the mentality of some of these people, and I think it comes out with the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is so interesting because you got Kendrick from the West Coast.
Right.
You got Drake from Canada. Okay, we don't know how Canada is, but
it's not about knowing how Canada is.
Okay.
And I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead, please do.
But the point about Drake's upbringing is that even when he was in Canada, he wasn't about that. He wasn't that.
I don't know. 3 songs that I heard though kind of sound like he had some influences.
No, no. Believe,
family members, uncles, something was going on out there.
Believe, no. So with him going back and forth to visiting his father in Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Of course, Memphis is about that.
See, and he light skinned in Memphis,
right? But his father was also an entertainer, so it wasn't like he was in the streets like that. Right? But ever since Drake has came into the business and has been successful, then all of the street elements that he was, a couple of 1 or 2 degrees of separation from,
right?
They all lined up behind him like, what? We got from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like bloggers have done, have done little documentaries on him on YouTube. Like, Drake really got shooters. He got a whole staff of people, just behind him. Like, that's why he talks so slick now.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? He talked like,
he was calling out some street people.
Yeah, for sure.
And you don't do that unless you have an inside connect and you know what you're talking about. And you got people who ready to face whatever. That's why I hope it don't get stupid. I'm telling, but you can't control everybody.
You can't, but I believe, and it's just me, I believe that both of them have sense enough. Both of them are very intelligent. I understand that you can't control your crew, but nobody has violated to that point where it would get out of hand. Nobody is. If you notice, remember, because one of the things that we're going to do as we go through this beat stuff is go through all of the old school beats, right? If you notice, nothing in here is like, it's on sight. I pull out my gun, you know what I mean? It's no slick gun talk. It's no, talking about murdering you, even though Kendrick said, somebody like him should die. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like sending somebody to do it, and we've heard that with like the beans and
I was just funny. That's exactly all I could hear was when I see you, I'm gonna put your cornrows on the yellow line. When you said this, I promise you that is the verse.
They were actually threatening each other, and even though it was just for a record, right? It was just for a song. In the 90s, like you were saying, it was like, yo, whatever you say, you better be about it.
Better be
somebody
about it.
Gonna test.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And so even though they were just saying it to rhyme, like we, when I went and analyzed that beat. I was listening to their songs. That's why I sent it to you earlier.
Yeah,
I was listening to that, and Bean started it, right? But Bean, the first song that he started dissing Jada on, it was really on some rap shit. It was, of course, always talk about, yeah, I'm so real. I'm really in these streets. I really do this.
Is that what he said? I sun kiss you like a soda. Is it that one?
Don't give me the one.
The first beating joint. Listen, let me tell you something. The first verse, the one beating when he hit Jada, boy, you gotta be a gorilla to hit Jada, boy. He hit boy, I said, he said, I really kissed the game goodbye.
But the way that Jada came back, Jada was
tough.
He was disrespectful and was
Oh.
really tough. He was like nigga, we really in these streets. You don't know who you talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's how Jada came across. Was like, what? These niggas, what?
Yeah.
And I can't quote any of the lines for you, but I'm telling you, it was like, oh, Jada kind of escalated that.
Oh yeah. Now look. The whole first of all, when that came out, I had the Jada joint in heavy rotation. I had that joint in heavy rotation. I didn't even like when Beanie did him like that. I was like, dang, Jay. And
Yeah,
when Jada came out, I
escalated
said,
that.
whoa, boy. Already,
Mm-hmm.
bro, nobody wants smoke with Jada for real, for real. I'm telling you right now. Nobody. And when he did the 50, yo, with the locks did the 50.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, one day I'll be rich. That 50 bits. To this day, you see 50, how 50 acting, 50 ain't scared of no smoke.
No, well,
But
not
he
any physical
smoke, but he stepped, he tried, he said, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm gonna leave them alone because for real, I'm not really out here trying to do that anymore. I'm just trying to stir the pot. But these niggas will lyrically murder me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Locks ain't playing with you, man.
Right.
You know the niggas is the warlocks. You know, Puffy had the sense of, think of this. P. Diddy had the sense of the locks. Jada, the only man that threw something at P. Diddy's head. When he refrigerator, when he throw at Diddy, he threw a table or something at Diddy's head. Like for real. Like the billion, like
threw a chair at him.
What? Come on, man. So Jada wasn't playing with this man, yo. So that's how you know he ain't on no P. Diddy mixtapes. He's not on the P. Diddy reality series, huh?
But he's on What You Want to Do. Want to be
Yo, that's my joint too. That Family Adam, the Locks made that. The Locks and Mace.
Yeah, he wrote that. He wrote that verse for Diddy.
Yeah, that album.
Jadakiss wrote that verse. He wrote that
album.
Hey yo, the sun don't shine
when
forever.
It wouldn't be wise to play this guy, but let's say you try. It'd be the day you die. I'm Jay to the why. Oh my God, bro, he was killing him. You don't even know the track. He was killing him.
You broke up for a second.
I see you. You froze. I thought you was in deep thought. You was like.
That's like that TikTok thing going around with the grandmother, like, "Hey, grandbaby, get yourself together. I'm coming through to pick you up for church." And the person sit there.
Oh yeah,
hello? Hello? You see that? He's like, hello?
I did see that. You act like you was frozen.
Yeah. It's one of them act like they frozen and they still have smoke.
That's funny. Yeah, it's bellowing in the background. It's moving.
Smoke moving. They sitting there still.
Wait, hold on. Check this out. Hold on. Let me take another break because this is going over 40 minutes. Hold on. Let me pause it right here, and we're gonna come right back. We're gonna come right back with it.